coming off a dominant performance last week against Braintree, Needham football would look to take down another Bay State foe this past Friday night when they traveled to Weymouth. Before this one began, the Rockets and the Wildcats had identical 5-1 records, proving themselves to be powerhouses in the Bay State. Both squads came into the matchup with highly respectable running games that are able to grind their team to wins. However, one teams would highly outshine the others. So let's head to Mullins Field in Weymouth for the highlights. 3rd and 8 for Weymouth. Tyler Nordstrom in the shotgun throws here and connects to Dante Torgioloni, who escapes the tackle, has open air all the way for the touchdown, a 60-yard strike, and the Wildcats are on the board first. 2:50 now to go in the first, and Weymouth going for it on a 4th and 1 on their own 37, handoff to Anthony Smith, and the Rockets are all over it. Smith had no chance on that one, so Needham takes over. And we'll take it to the second. Rockets with a 3rd and goal from the 1. Griffin Carr goes for this sneak, makes his way in. Rockets on the board, and we are locked at 7 apiece. 10 minutes now to go in the half. A handoff right here would go to Brant Bickford, and the junior gets through the gap and takes off. Big pickup for number 1, taken down inside of Weymouth territory. Rockets lined up in the Wildcat for Aiden Williams, which worked very well last week, and it would work again. Williams, big gain, takes it to the 5. He would have his best game of the season. So 1st and goal, handoff this time goes to Tate Hoffmeister, rumbles his way to the end zone for the touchdown. Just like that, Rockets have the lead. Under 3 minutes in the half, Needham knocking on the door once again, and it would be Williams. Gets around the outside, picks up about 20 yards here to set Needham up in scoring position. 44 seconds to go, Needham with a 3rd and 11. Carr looking, fires, and it's picked off, so Needham can't convert to end the half. It's 14-7 as we take things into the 3rd. Early into it, another 3rd down for Needham. Carr rolls out, gets a great block there from Hoffmeister, and connects with Ben Schreiber. Big conversion here to keep the drive pushing. Now in Wildcats territory, and they would go to the Wildcat. Williams with some room, breaks free all the way to the house. A 38-yard touchdown run for Aiden Williams. It would be 20-7 after a missed extra point. Weymouth would try to make something happen here on a 3rd and 8, but the Rockets defense has other plans. Will McDonald with the pressure on Nordstrom, and they get a nothing on that one. 16 seconds to go, Needham again in scoring territory, and again it's the Wildcat for Williams. Slips his way through the defense. He's having himself a night, folks. Back-to-back touchdowns. That one from 25 yards out. Another missed extra point, though, would make it 26-7. Taking it into the 4th quarter, Weymouth knocking on the door. Nordstrom throws over the middle. It's tipped and picked off by Joe Kaczynski for the interception, his 3rd one of the year. 3 minutes to go, Needham inside the 15. Handoff this time goes to Stephen Arakwamboli, and he takes it in for the touchdown. He adds to this unbelievable night on the ground for the Rockets, and that will end it. Needham takes the win over Weymouth 33-7 to improve to 6-1 on the season. The Rockets totaled 317 total rushing yards, Hoffmeister with 124, and Aiden Williams with 120. Needham will look to finish off the regular season strong when they host Framingham under the lights at Memorial on Friday, October 27th at 6:30 p.m. Boys soccer was looking to get back into the win column after a tie with Newton South and then suffering an uncharacteristic loss to Weymouth last week. They would have a chance to do so when they hosted Framingham on Thursday, October 19th. The Rockets have sat on top of the Bay State for a while now, so when any team comes to DeFazio, it's an added bonus to knock them off. When this one started out, that's exactly what it looked like the Flyers were going to do, but the Rockets quickly put an end to that. So let's check out the highlights. Just a few minutes into it, Framingham carries it down the center, not pressured at all, so they launch a shot and it floats past Max Glazier, so Flyers up 1-0. Not even a minute later though, Xander Laylaw passes ahead to Harry Clapham and he literally beats 4 different white jerseys. Look at that footwork, gets himself an open look and buries it. What a sequence from Clapham, and we are tied at 1. Taking it to the second half, Harry again, this time on the far side, gets around the defense, crosses it in front. The ball would ping around a couple times, but eventually is cleared out. 27 minutes to go in the game. Campbell Keys right here with the takeaway. Passes wide over to Clapham. He cuts back in the middle, eventually finds Max Edwards on the run right here, and he buries it. Just like that, the Rockets have the lead. And they would move quickly again about a minute later. Ball floats ahead to Edwards, touches it forward to Omar Bougazia, fires it in for another goal. Flyers wanted the offsides, but they don't get it, so Needham now leading 3-1. Just under 8 minutes to play, Key flicks it ahead to Laidlaw, another ahead to Matteo Noretti, one touches it and shoots, gets it to go. Rockets clicking in the second half, rose the lead 4-1. Flies with the free kick, high ball in. They find a white jersey open, but Glazier makes the diving save and will wrap it up there. After 3 unanswered goals in the second half, Needham takes the win 4-1 over Framingham to improve to 12-2-2 on the season. They will wrap up the regular season with a road game against Braintree on the 24th, and then on the 26th, they will host Walpole for the regular season finale at home at 7 p.m. That game is also senior night, and Needham Soccer Club putting on a soccer night in Needham, which is sure to be a fun time. We'll have more on the game and the event later in the week, so keep updated on that. On Friday night, girls swim and dive accomplished what seemed to be the impossible. On senior night, the girls traveled to Wellesley for a meet against the Raiders and handed them their first loss since October 5th of 2016. Wellesley has been on top of the swim world for quite some time, winning 75 straight dual meets. For a long time, it seemed like it was Wellesley and then everybody else. Needham has placed second in the past 2 state championships, falling to the Raiders both times. And that all came to a head Friday, October 20th, when they took the win over Wellesley 98-86. Senior Ella Babosha finished first in the 200 individual medley. Senior Lucy Mackey claimed first in the 50 freestyle, and senior Chloe Wookich took first in the 500 freestyle with a personal best of 5:18.63. The girls also secured the top 3 spots in both the 100 backstroke and the 200 medley relay. All 7 seniors have qualified for the postseason.